Hi there, Jesse.
I'm Fred. We're with Pickett Street Properties.
Fred, I just noticed you're still wearing flip-flops.
Yep. I'm refusing to give in to the fact that it might actually be fall.
It's November.
I still don't care. I'm not the only one. There was someone else at Starbucks that had.
Not only is it fall, like we're losing fall. Daylight savings time is this weekend. Pumpkin spice lattes aren't going to be available like in a week. Pumpkins are rotting on people's doorsteps, and you're wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
All right. Are you a hobbit? You're not. You're too big to be a hobbit.
Yeah, a little too big.
All right, let's talk about short sales instead of Fred's choice of footwear. And actually, let's do a success story. We always like doing success stories. They're fun and exciting. And to be honest with you, short sales got a lot harder the latter part of the year than they were the first part of the year.
Yep.
So let's talk about a recent success story. We had a listing in the Central District. This is actually a referral from a childhood friend of mine that I haven't probably seen in, 25 years.
Wow.
And we're friends on Facebook, and she knew a friend in my area that needed short sale assistance. And so we listed this property quite a while ago. We got an offer.
We did.
We pushed it through.
We submitted it.
The first lien holder is Central Mortgage.
Right.
The second lien holder was Bank of America.
Right. First was owned by our friend Fannie Mae.
First was owned by Fannie Mae. So here's the situation. B of A was a piece of cake. They have been recently, to be honest with you. So thank you, Bank of America. We kind of love you right now. Central Mortgage was not a piece of cake. They, I will just say that they're not probably doing a lot of these. Or
yeah, they were. It was a little rough to begin with, and honestly, I don't think it was Central as much as it was
Fannie Mae.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what happened. We had an offer, probably for around $305, and at the time, as we went through that process, we got a counter back that they would not go below $320. Is that correct?
$327.
$327. And the reality is that place is not worth $327.
Yeah, and when the offer came back from the counter offer came back, we went back and took a look at the comps and thought maybe there was enough there to justify it, so we rolled with it.
So we put it back on that. We lost that buyer. We put it back on the market for $327.
Right.
As they asked us to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it didn't sell, we dropped it to $320.
Right.
I think we ended up dropping it to $315, and we got an offer.
Well, and actually, when we got it to $315, we had several offers, but none of them were to that level. They were all still back around where that first offer was.
So here's the point of this one, I would say. It's frustrating. Here's the frustrating part of short sales, is sometimes you have to start over. I mean, and we've had a few of these files. It'd be nice to say we're just going to push back and the bank's going to cave to our demands, but that's not what happens all the time. And so sometimes we have to say, okay, let's play by the rules. And, I hate it because it takes time. It takes months. This took an additional, probably 6 months.
4 or 5.
4 or 5 months. Because most of that was time on market with no offer whatsoever. Right. As we tried to get the price they want, they thought it was worth. And so the reality was by doing that, this time around, we got a new valuation more in line with the actual market value. Right. And that allowed us to get approval this week on this short sale.
And so that was definitely exciting news for our seller, who basically jumped through the phone.
Yeah, she was pretty excited.
Yeah.
Well, and even better, what I'm excited about is the way that we negotiate our short sales. The inspection's done. Mm-hmm. Appraisal's ordered.
Right.
This will probably close in 2 to 3 weeks.
Yep.
No problem. So that's what's nice, is when we get things in line, we're not just sitting there twiddling our thumbs. We do as much as we can to make sure that as many things are taken care of as possible, so that when we do get approval, we can close quickly. Because we certainly don't want the bank or anyone else changing their mind in the time that it takes us to close. And the simple reality is that our market's pretty hot right now. Escrow companies are slammed. Loan officers are slammed. Loan underwriters and processors are slammed. Appraisers are slammed. So it is taking about 2 weeks longer to close on a home than it did a year ago. And so let's try to control this process and make sure that we can, once we do get approval, that it closes in a quick, short amount of time. So our success story is with Central Mortgage, Bank of America's second Fannie Mae investor.
Right.
And if you watch or search videos for Fannie Mae, this is no easy task recently.
Yeah, you can see some of the things that we've discussed recently.
And we will be posting more videos about Fannie Mae. I'm going to be making it widely known what Fannie Mae is doing and how they are basically forcing homeowners into foreclosure.
Yeah, we definitely have more on that.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.